I'm from Scotland, which whilst beautiful is also at this time of year fucking freezing. I find quite often when I'm wearing winter clothing, you sort of tend to get a bit bulky. So this trick with this one is to try and mitigate the bulk by pulling in and having a really tight layer which wraps you up, keeps you nice and warm, and traps a layer of warm air in between your skin and yourself. So, in my opinion, the first thing that you need if you want to dress warmly is a good base layer. I own millions of good base layers, let me tell you. But when you spend half of your year in them, you need a few options. So I have some like this, which are just like very, very tight, long sleeves. I also have some of these ones, which are sort of like the bodysuit style. I would also recommend that you have an assortment of tights. These ones are probably my favourite base layer leggings because, I'll show you why. They have this like fur lining, if you can see this, on the inside. They are just so warm when you wear these. I used to own 2 pairs of these, and when I was in my 3rd year of university, they always went missing because my flatmate was Spanish and she absolutely loved them. These are the toastiest things ever. This is one of my favourite summer dresses. The trick about having a good base layer is that I feel as though I can still get away with wearing them even though we are no longer in summer, baby. So this is how it would look like this. If you own knee-length socks, this would be a really great time to put them on. And if you don't own knee-length socks like me, you can just slum it with a normal pair of socks. In terms of jewellery, when I'm wearing turtlenecks, I try and wear like sort of cute chain jewellery that can sit over the turtleneck just because I really like how it looks, baby. This is another one of my favourite summer outfits. It's this bodysuit. It's this bodysuit that I bought from a charity shop near my parents' house. One of the reasons why I like this one so much is because it has black and green and white, which kind of I feel encompasses most of my style. Mainly black, green bodysuit, plus if you match it with my like this white jewellery, I feel it all just ties in really well. I feel like most fashion YouTubers will tell you when you're choosing a jacket that you either want something longer so that it keeps your frame looking elegant, or you want something shorter. And if you have something that kind of gathers around the waist, it will tend to make you look chunkier, which is correct. But at the same time, I also quite like the sort of chunky style, so therefore I end up wearing a lot of jackets like this. This one I thrifted in Madrid actually for not that much money. And it just has pockets everywhere, super warm, kind of I feel like a glorified hoodie in a way, but it also has this hood, which for when you live somewhere like Scotland and it's always raining, having a hood on a jacket is pretty much essential, I feel. And the jackets that own hoods versus the jackets I own that don't have hoods, there is a really clear correlation between which ones I use more, aka the ones with hoods I choose way more often than the ones without hoods. So this coat, I bought this coat when I was in my first year of university, so we're looking at approximately 6 years ago. I find it like so elegant to wear. I feel like this is the kind of coat that some major detective would wear. This coat does not take shit from anybody. This coat is elegant, beautiful, and all of that. And it's also, because it's so long, it also means that you can really like hug everything in, and it just keeps you super toasty warm. The only downside to this coat, and I understand why it doesn't have it, is because it doesn't have a hood. My parents moved house, and at some point in this move, the cord thing that went through here went missing. So right now I am using the dressing gown cord from my dad's dressing gown, so let's just pretend that didn't happen, shall we? These jeans, I feel, bring a new definition to the word flare, baby. Tights and then jeans is a really great way to lock in multiple layers without adding that much bulkiness. Now clearly, as these jeans are flared as well, there's a lot of hole space here to get cold. I pretty much always go for the ducks when I'm wearing these jeans because I just think they go really well. This time last year, I was actually in a thrift shop in London, and this girl came up to me and we were wearing the exact same shoes. We both bought them from charity shops. She told me they were originally from Pull & Bear, but I said, oh, I don't know, I bought them in a charity shop in Madrid. And we were both wearing Doc Martens. It was a spiritualistic moment with another fashion icon. So here's this one. So I was going to pair it with a jacket. And you know, I think I'd go with the exact same pairing again, of the kind of loose, chill grey cardigan, followed by the jacket. Because these are flares and this is like a low jacket, I guess this does make it look a little bit bulkier. So now that we're in a pandemic and we no longer have that many Christmas parties this year, I basically decided that all my Christmas dresses I have to wear anyways. This is one of my favourite Christmas dresses. We've been in a long-term relationship. I've had her for like 4 years, and fun fact of the day, I actually ordered this one online before I'd like given up fast fashion and everything. And when this arrived in the box, it was actually 2 dresses. So I did what any other wholesome human being would do and gave one to my sister, and now we just coordinate before big parties and funerals that we're not going to wear the same outfit. I like to wear something like juxtaposing underneath. So there you go. This one's like obviously not as warm as the other ones, but with the 2 layers of tights, plus the base layer, plus the dress, we're doing like okay. And then for jewelry for this one, I pretty much always like to do pearl earrings, pearl necklaces. This is actually one of my grandma's old pearl necklaces, and it has this most amazing clasp. Like the clasp is so beautiful. Because of how much mesh is going on with this one, the jacket that I want to wear with them, I want to be really, really warm. It just like covers everything. It's like being hugged. Maybe slightly too big for me, but such is such.